Greetings, Dwayne, CFRN. How you doing? Hey, listen, I made a video last night where, God, I felt a little embarrassed today. It was like I almost begged you to take the $1 trial of the Concierge Trade Alerts. But then today's results came out, and I didn't feel like I begged at all. I made you a pretty good offer. So let me drag this out, okay? This is what I sent out today to our subscribers. So you can hit pause, you can write it down. If you are computer savvy, you know how to do a screen grab so that you know that I'm not pulling your leg. Because I'm going to make this a fast video, because during the radio show today, I went through and marked up all the Concierge Trade Alerts. So it's going to be pretty simple to just go through here and point them out. But here they are. I made the video, I posted it, I said, hey, you want to get this trial? Cost you $1. That's how we make our living, $1 at a time. And then I gave you these trades, okay? So, how'd that work out? Here's the Sunday night Globex Open. I made the video before the Sunday night Globex Open. On the S&P 500 E-mini futures, I said, consider buying 23.55. Well, by golly, these are 30-minute candles, so that's 1 hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We trigger and we run for 4 points. Okay? Now these are last week's weekly trading zones. I can't really reveal this week's weekly trading zones until Thursday. That's sort of the unwritten law here at CFRN, because that's part of what the partners get. Those who sign up for the mentoring program, they get the weekly trading zones at 6:15 a.m. Eastern on Monday morning. And all the civilians get them on Thursday. Okay? All right, so now it's really interesting what happened today. If you go from the weekly trading zone last week at 52 up to 60, that's 8 points. Now we came a point shy, so that's 7. So you get 7 up, you get 7 down, you get 7 up, you get 7 down. Is that 28 points already? 36. Here, let's count them this way. And this isn't even what the video is about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 8 is 48 minus 1 that didn't quite make it. It's 47 points just trading the weekly trading zones from last week. But again, that's not what this video is about. If you watch today's radio show by going to emini.cfrn.net, you can get the full E-mini skinny. All right. So the first trigger took us 4 points. Now we have not a philosophy, not a theory, but a fact that important prices in important areas are almost always tested. So it's no surprise that price gets back below the trigger at 23.55, and then it runs for 8 points. Now, let me just say, when I send you out the Concierge Trade Alerts, you get 8 markets. You didn't get the Russell last night because I had a data issue, so there was only 7. I send you 2 trades per market, and most markets trigger more than once per day. You with me? Okay. Fair enough. All right. And all right. There we go. Okay. So first we make a 4-point run. Now most people say, man, if I could just take 2 points a day out of the S&P, I'd be a hero. So there's 4 points based off our alert. Then there's 8 points based off our alert. Then there's 5 points based off our alert. So that's pretty good, right? That's what I'm thinking. Let's go to the Dow. Are we a one-trick pony? Nah. Sunday night Globex open. That's what the yellow arrow is all about. First move above 20640, 19 points. Second move good for 51 points. And the last time I measured this, it was good for 22 points. This was potentially a stop out if you took the trade. If you've had my training, you might not have taken the trade. And on the downside, because remember I give you 2 trades per market, 29 points. Not bad. Soybeans. What happened in soybeans? Okay. First move up was $100 per contract. Now we don't get out at the swing high or swing low. Why? I've explained that to you many times. We trail our stop. We trail our stop so that we can maximize the potential, knowing that we're going to ultimately leave some on the table. It sounds like an oxymoron, but give it some thought and you'll figure it out. Important prices, important areas, almost always tested. We get back below 946 and bang, we run for $150 per contract. And we get back below the trigger and run for $100 per contract, or 1 tick shy of $100 per contract. Okay, that takes us over to crude oil. Crude oil, we said buy 52.70. That's what the email said. The first run up was good for $290 per contract. Back below the trigger, $310 per contract. That was the last time I measured it, but as you can see, it went on to do quite a bit more. Okay. Now, I will mention that this particular trading zone right here, I decided to share a little something with the audience today. Just, I don't know, because it was Monday. This is this week's trading zone, 5290/95. Look what happened. Price hit it, resistance. Hit it, resistance. Finally, after a little consolidation, it made it through. Made a run. What did it do? Came right back to the zone. Now it's trying to make another run. Okay? What's the zone overhead? I'm only going to share this with those of you listening to this video. 53.60. Write that down. Next stop on the way up, 53.60. Okay? Bonds. We said to buy at 151.17. The first run up was good for 18 ticks at 31.25 per tick. There's 32 ticks to a point in bonds, 30-year bonds. And so 1 point is $1,000. 31.25 times 8. I guess I never really broke out the math on that. Oh, here we go. Got a little calculator here. 31.25 times 18. That'd be $562.50 per contract. Okay? All right. We've covered the ES, the Dow, soybeans, crude oil. We need to go to gold and the NQ. Here's gold. Gold, we said to sell 1252. It was good for $380 per contract. Then price got back above the trigger, and it dropped to 1249.90, so we'll call it 1250. So that's actually $200 per contract available. Did we trigger on the long side? Nope. Get these fibs out of the way. We missed it by a tick. Okay, the swing high here was 1258.90, and on gold we said to consider being long at 1259. So we got our bacon saved by a tick. It's pretty cool. NQ. Let's take a look at what happened there. On the NQ, we said to buy, here's the Globex Open, we said to buy 54.28. First move up went from 28 to 33. That's 5 ticks. Now, as you know, we have in our training class a goal of $100 per contract per day. The NQ pays $20 per point, 5 times 20, $100. We also said to sell 54.21. And so here we had $50 per point. I'm sorry, we had 5 ticks times $20 per point. And important prices, important areas are almost always tested. We ran up 15 points. Then we ran down 15 points. Then we ran back up 9 points. Sweet. So we've covered the NQ. We covered the gold. Yeah. Okay. The Russell, we had some bad data issues last night, so we couldn't publish that. We showed you the bonds, which was a monster. Crude, monster times 2. Soybeans, it's a living. Dow, nice two-sided action. S&P, sweet, sweet, and more sweet. So that's it, guys. That's the Concierge Trade Alerts. That's how they play out each and every day. Okay? Now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that $1 trial out for another night if you want to take advantage of the trial. Here's how simple it really is. Okay? You got to type in emini.cfrn.net. emini.cfrn.net. Okay. There's a fellow wearing some baseball clothes. Look right above it. To go straight to the $1 for 5 days trial, click here. If you click here, guess what happens? You go there. And it's going to charge you $1. Now, there's no rollover. At the end of 5 trading days, what happens is you stop getting alerts. We don't automatically bill you for some incredible fee. We just stop sending you alerts. If you've been intrigued, if you've made money, if you've done good, if you're excited, if you're hot to trot, if you're any of that stuff, then you contact us by calling You put it on the screen. You call us at the secret number 949-42 Emini. It's actually not a secret because it's on taxi cabs and subways and all that stuff. Or if you have a computer, you can email us at support@cfrn.net. Now, here's the deal. Not only are you going to get 5 days of the Concierge Trade Alerts, you're going to get the link and the password to the live training room for 5 days. You may not want that. If you don't want it, you don't have to take advantage of it. If you want, you can come in and watch us trade for 2 hours a day. You can download our platform. You can download our indicators. You can ask a million questions. We'll actually teach you our strategy for the full 5 days. And you're scratching your head going, well, wait a minute. If you teach me everything in 5 days, I mean, how do you guys make money? There's a guy on late night TV. He tells you that for $7 grand, he'll teach you how to trade in 5 days. I feel sorry for that man's soul. You can't teach a person how to trade in 5 days. I don't care how clever the teacher, how smart the student. It's not going to happen. Can we teach you our strategy and setup and how to use our indicators in 5 days? Yeah. But we have a 90-day mentoring program because we think it takes about 90 days for you to really get a solid footing. But the good news is we give you 5 days to make the decision as to whether or not it's for you. So like I say, the $1 you're paying is for the Concierge Trade Alerts. As a bonus, we throw in the live training room, our platform, our indicators, and you get one-on-one personalized mentoring session during your trial. Now, I've checked around and that's a lot for $1. But that's all it is, $1. You're not going to be automatically charged additional money. At the end of 5 trading days, it just cuts off. And you find yourself staring at your computer screen about 8, 9 o'clock at night, and you're going like, dang, I missed them alerts. They were hot. Well, that's when you call us or email us here or here and go, hey, I just got off of the Concierge Trade Alert trial and I would really like to continue. What's your best offer? Friday's Good Friday and Sunday's Easter. So did the bunny shave a few dollars off our regular price just for you? He did. I still got to sweep up the mess. But I'm serious. Call us, email us. We will save you. Whether you go with the mentoring program, the 90-day mentoring program, where we teach you how to trade, we'll shave $1 grand off of that. If you decide you want to go with the Concierge Trade Alert service, we'll shave $1 grand off that. If you want both, we'll shave $3 grand off the whole thing. Now that's a really sweet deal, right? Sweeter than any chocolate you ever got in an Easter basket. So, here's what you do is right now, you go to emini.cfrn.net. emini.cfrn.net. And when you get there, you go to the baseball guy, and right above him, where it says click here, you click that, and you're good to go. I'll see you tomorrow morning in the live training room. All right? Have a great night.